Bishop, priests, deacons, principals, teachers, parents, students, and friends of Catholic education who may be watching today. We want to welcome you to our celebration, Alla Style 2021. As Bishop mentioned earlier, not exactly what we're used to, but yet, nevertheless, joyous. This year, we celebrate the faith, excellence, and service in Catholic schools. As parents, as citizens of America, is there anything more important than how we raise our children? How we educate them, teach them how the world is or should be, who they are, or where they came from. In Catholic schools, we have not only the privilege, but the right and duty to teach and form our students. We teach them to respect life, that they're children of God, created by God, male and female, in His image, that they're gifted by God, that their life matters and it has a purpose. Their family is a gift from God, and they are to do everything, especially their part, to make it a holy family. To respect history, when in many states history is being erased, we learn from our history, from Adam to Jesus to Agatha. We learn that we are fallen human beings. We make mistakes, we learn, we repent, and most importantly, that God is always willing and waiting for us to come back to Him. Ours is a story of hope. With all the changes and challenges we've had in the last year and a half, we've needed hope. Our Catholic school communities have faced the transitions with grace, determination, cooperation, and resiliency. Have you ever wondered why Catholic schools have been successful? A recent study shows the gap in learning in Catholic schools is less than in public schools. Why we've been able to remain open when others have not? It's because, in fact, we are a people of hope. Now, Christian hope is not that vague, circumstantial belief that the future's going to be better than the past. Hope, as taught in Catholic schools, is a virtue. It combines the desire for something with the use of our God-given gifts, with hard work, and the belief that God will provide. Maybe not immediately, but eventually. Maybe not in the way we had hoped or believed, but in His way, the way that is best for us, with the eternal goal of heaven for us. That orientation changes our words, our actions, and our attitudes. We recognize challenges and trials as an opportunity to grow closer to God and to strengthen our faith. In Catholic homes and Catholic schools, hope is a virtue because it's an act of will, an intentional choice to believe that our actions matter and that God knows best and walks with us always. When faith illuminates our experiences of reality and we understand the design and purpose of challenges and trials, then hope's the lens that enables us to see beyond the current challenges, to experience the invisible reality of God's love. It keeps us motivated and creates amazing results. Students who look for God's truth and not accept the materialistic culture and what it's telling us we should and shouldn't believe. Students who look beyond me to the us and are willing to serve others and work for the common good. Students who are 6 times more likely to remain Catholics as young adults, register in a parish, and attend Mass on a regular basis. Students immersed in a Catholic culture full of hope, believe they can, believe they will, and they learn for a higher purpose. And this creates amazing results. Students of color who attend a Catholic school are 4 times more likely to graduate from their high school than kids in public school. 99% of students who attend Catholic high schools graduate. 86% of those students go on to college, and 83.9% of those students actually graduate from college, compared to 47% of those who attend a government school. Amazing what hope, as a virtue, can do when united with faith. Students learn this type of hope in your home and in our Catholic schools. It's the kind of hope that keeps schools open during a pandemic year, students learning, and teachers doing whatever it takes to help you raise your children, form them, and educate them, and fill them full of hope. Today, during Catholic Schools Week and at this Mass, we take time to thank those who model and serve with faith and hope in our Catholic schools. So now we will list the awards and those who received the awards. We'll start with service to our Catholic schools. And our first award will be given to someone who, for the last 50 years, has been dedicated to our church and our Catholic schools. And I certainly have felt his support these last 10 years as I've been the superintendent of schools. So at this time, we would like to present Bishop Sheridan with an award for 50 years of service to our church and our Catholic schools. For 5 years of service to our Catholic schools, Jody Andreska, Ave Maria Catholic School, Laurelyn Buscaris, Corpus Christi Catholic School, Mark Medina, Corpus Christi Catholic School, Michaela Beam, Divine Redeemer Catholic School, Kate Burke, Divine Redeemer, Christy McCary, Holy Apostles Preschool, Andre Joyner, St. Paul Catholic School, Jim Welty, St. Paul Catholic School, and Christina Pretty, St. Peter Catholic School. Thank you for 5 years of dedicated service. For 10 years of service, Mike Ferguson, St. Paul Catholic School, Helen Mills, St. Paul Catholic School, Sandy Rivera, St. Paul Catholic School, Tina Hutton, St. Peter Catholic School, Becky Pepper, St. Peter Catholic School, Holly Goodwin, Diocese of Colorado Springs. For 15 years of service, Amy Wardinsky, Ave Maria Catholic School, Melanie Lamack, Corpus Christi Catholic School, and Louise Keogh, St. Peter Catholic School. For 20 years of service, Candy Bench, St. Paul Catholic Schools. Teachers, thank you from the bottom of my heart, not only for this year and last through the pandemic, but for saying yes to God's call to minister and serve and form His children. You truly are a blessing. Students, thank your teachers. They could go somewhere else, be somewhere else in another school for a lot more money, what the world tells them is important, but they have chosen to be with you, to teach you, to form you, and to model for you what we want you to become. We also have special awards. This year we have St. Peter the Rock Award. This award is given to a staff member of a Catholic school who demonstrates excellence in service to the school community. The support staff or the teacher is the backbone of the school. Just as Jesus stated that He would build God's church upon the rock of Peter, our schools are built upon the love and dedication of many of our stakeholders. This year, the person that is nominated is a teacher She is in her second year of service and has served at previous schools other than the school that's nominated her. Simply put, this teacher continues to perform at an exemplary level and exceeds all expectations. She brought renewed energy to the MTSS process with the result of improving the support for students with learning needs. This year's winner of the St. Peter the Rock Award is Mary Sabish, St. Paul Catholic Schools. St. John Bosco Award. This award is given to a teacher who has demonstrated excellence in instructional innovation. Recipients of this award are not afraid to explore new directions and innovations in education. Our first winner embodies the characteristics of a great teacher. Her classroom is one of high expectations, but also one of support, warmth, and praise. She gets the bar and sets it high for both her students and herself. She knows the power of positive relationships, and her students know, without a doubt, that she is an advocate for them. Since growth as professional is important, she seeks new opportunities and resources to not only be a better person, but to be a better teacher. The first winner is Michaela Beam, Divine Redeemer Catholic School. Our second recipient of this award this year is a strong teacher. She leads with outstanding compassion. She's essential to our Catholic schools under normal circumstances, but under current conditions, she was critical to the school and students' success. Teacher leaders today need to nominate or demonstrate flexibility, creativity, resilience, and communication skills, teamwork, and most important, sound instruction. This teacher has exceeded all and identified performance expectations under the most challenging surroundings. When teachers were asked to quickly pivot to the remote learning last year, she did so without missing a beat. She never flinched and embraced the challenge with open arms. She engaged all available training opportunities, led teacher discussions for implementation, and served as a resource to her colleagues. Our second winner is Miss Helen Mills from St. Paul Catholic School. St. Andre Bessette is the New Teacher Award. This is given to a teacher in recognition of excellence, hard work, and dedication during her first year of service to our diocese and school community, and for being an example of Christian teaching and living in our world. This teacher is a hard worker. She has embraced her new position this year and implemented the classical curriculum beautifully. With her master's in special education, she has been instrumental in helping not only her students, but the whole school community when needed, which is above and beyond her normal classroom duty. She has constant communication with her families during and after school's hours and is a gentle presence when helping families know their children are loved and taken care of. The winner this year is Jane Mock, St. Catherine Drexel Catholic Preschool. Christ the Teacher Award. This award is given to a teacher who personifies the ideal of Christ the teacher. And I have to say, this year, just about every teacher who teaches in our Catholic school could receive this award. Jesus calls us to preach the good news to all people, demonstrate not only excellence in teaching, but in Christian service to all of God's children. Our first winner is a person who's taught in many different levels. She brings a level of professionalism to whatever grade or subject she teaches. She is always looking for different ways to help her students succeed, whether it's taking extra time to find just the right book to hook a reluctant reader, or posting a sandwich board outside her door with a list of needed supplies for her class to help middle schoolers learn to be organized and prepared to learn. She also is always willing to help other coworkers in any way she can. She stays after school for an hour or more to help a new colleague learn the ropes. Her kindness and generosity of spirit and time inspire others to be better teachers and coworkers. Our first winner, Mona Quintana, Ave Maria Catholic School. In Catholic schools, we have the blessings of being able to take what we learn beyond the classroom. This is the case with our second student and with our winners and every student at our school. Inside the classroom, each student learns the necessary skills to academically excel while engaging in his or her Catholic faith. These life lessons are led by their teachers, but taught by each other. This candidate provides each student with a solid and engaging academic foundation for both in-person and distant learning. She uses her extensive knowledge about students and curriculum, as well as best teaching practices, to grow each student. When you walk into this teacher's classroom, you will see every student engaged, eager to share what they are doing, and joyful. This teacher has led her class at service projects this year, the Shoebox Project, the students collected donations for the food pantry, and the students earned money to donate to the Red Cross. We want to congratulate our second winner, Michelle Quaney, Corpus Christi Catholic School. Third, this teacher is bright. She is a bright light of God's love and compassion. Students are welcomed to her classroom with sincerity and depth of concern that is modeled after Christ's witness. Always one of the first people to take on an extra task, lending a helping hand, or observe the good in people. She models Christ's humility and wisdom. She has a passion for helping students become the best version of themselves, going above and beyond to mentor those who are struggling in any area. Our third winner is Fran Clay, Divine Redeemer Catholic School. And our final winner, the teacher joined the preschool staff as an assistant teacher. During the 3 years, she worked diligently to complete her education degree. She is now in her second year as lead teacher in our 4-day-old program. Her energy and creativity in planning for children, preparing for kindergarten, is enduring. She welcomes a positive learning environment that is inclusive of all needs. She works tirelessly with her assistant to provide individual instruction for each child. She often stays to work in the classroom beyond her requirements to plan in order to implement new concepts to our young learners. She puts her best foot forward every day. Our final winner is Christy McCary, Holy Apostles Preschool. We have an award called Catch the Spirit. This is an award chosen by the superintendent to give a person or an organization in recognition of hard work and dedication to Catholic schools. When I thought about the award this year and who I would nominate, it really didn't take me long to figure this out. I nominated every single principal and director who worked all summer long, not only attending professional development to improve their skills for distance learning, but to write those back-to-school, return-to-learn plans, and then rewriting those plans when new guidelines came out, and then rewriting those plans yet a third time, and continually modifying them. So our winners are Beatrice Skoogs, Ave Maria Catholic School, Annalise Degenhart, Corpus Christi Catholic School, Carrie Smith, Divine Redeemer Catholic School, McKenna Anderson, Holy Apostles Catholic School, Mandy Lufer, St. Catherine Drexel Catholic School, Sandy Rivera, St. Paul Catholic School, Jim Welty, St. Paul Catholic School, Sheila Whalen, St. Peter Catholic School. And then the schools were asked to organize to nominate anybody who stepped up to really help organize the return to learn and continued to help so that they stayed open, active, Christ-centered, and full of joy. And the other nominees by the principals or the schools were Sarah Stenga from Ave Maria Catholic School, Veronica Frias from Corpus, now at Divine Redeemer Catholic School, Tara Cuccinelli, St. Peter Catholic School, and Robert Sheehan, St. Peter Catholic School. Congratulations for Catch the Spirit. And our final award This award is chosen also by the superintendent for someone who's promoted Catholic schools and demonstrated commitment to Catholic education above and beyond one parish. Our first winner is Father Gregory from St. Peter Catholic Schools. He's always willing to host diocesan events and lend support when needed. Because of his location, he hosts the ACI, he's hosted diocesan professional development. So, Father Gregory, we appreciate your willingness to always reach out and support all of us. And our second winner is Terry Lozelle. Terry was a principal that served not only in our diocese for several years at Ave Maria, but also served in the Archdiocese of Denver. She's dedicated much of her professional life to serving and forming our students. So now my next announcement usually is, okay, students, be quiet, get ready, the buses are going to depart in a few minutes. But as I look out, there are no students to be quiet, there are no buses to be ready. But know that your spirit, as Bishop has said, and the need for you to be here and be a part of our faith community is so important. Everything we do is that in the hope you will in fact become a disciple of Christ. So we celebrate our teachers, we celebrate our students, our parents, and all friends of Catholic education. God bless you and have a wonderful Catholic Schools Week.